My goodness. Canada.
Talk to me.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, in the comments, you guys, let us know.
I'm a dork. Hi, I'm a professional.
Can y'all?
Okay.
Is this thing on?
I said,
All right, take it from the top.
I said earlier I was going to hire her.
Let's start over.
Action. Hey.
Welcome to this connection corner. Happy Saturday, guys. A whole minute talking.
Again.
Oh, I forgot. Everyone off your Wi-Fi. You guys are on your the Wi-Fi. You got to go 4G on this one.
Yes, yes. You know, but like this is we're gonna work through these things. It's
There's a first.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But so what we'll do is we'll get and introduce ourselves really quick, and so people know if they don't already know who they are.
They know us.
So let's go.
People. And yeah, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna pass this on.
I know.
I'm Bryan. To say that, so totally genuine. So it is incredible that we have all finally got to meet. I mean, so many of us have met, virtually. Some of us have met in real life, but this just takes it to a whole nother level. And if you guys can see Harley, she's an honorary mascot. I'm a retired surgeon, performance coach, and just here to get to know these people on a much deeper level, and really excited about it.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so we're having technical issues, but it looks like it's working now. You guys tell me if you are. Hello?
The sound
Of silence.
Oh no.
Hello, darkness.
Is
my
everybody
friend.
No sound.
No, you want it to be. You want it to be because it's going through my sound board. So it should be working now because I can see the green.
Yeah, they can hear us. Oh gosh, we're just like,
I'm
yeah.
Syya, and welcome to our shit show.
Wow.
My shit show.
So apparently they couldn't hear intros, so we may have to do that again. Okay. About that?
We can do that again.
It's
I'm pretty
okay.
sure I can muster
It was
that.
very
Can I
authentic.
You can start on that side.
Yeah. Go Pat. Over here, Pat.
Well, apparently we're doing this again, so I better do it right. So my name is Patrick, and I am the other half of Soaring Profits. And apparently these people are really great if you heard it the first time. But no, James with his silent intro the first time nailed it. We had quite the tumultuous trip down here through our travels and walked in the door and were embraced by family. These people are fantastic. First of all, Syya, thank you so much for arranging all of this. Mike with the hounds. There's someone I'm missing. I just can't think of who it might be. That Raquel, I think, is kind of important on this one. But we've been embraced by these folks, and they're building a beautiful, beautiful project. I don't know if you've got a chance to take a look at this property here yet. It's fantastic. Us with Soaring Profits, we are a podcast where we tell people's stories. Our whole joy is expressing people's journeys through trials to triumph. And James, on his, what'd you do, 20 kilometers this morning in about 100-degree weather is a perfect example of that. So our whole goal here is, and we've shared most of these people's stories, is tell their stories and enjoy that. So I'll pass it on, but like, subscribe, and share. Check us out at Soaring Profits and all these hound characters. Who's up? Tammy?
Me? Okay. Hey, everybody. I am Tammy Fisher. I own and operate Balancing Act Small Business Services, accounting, tax, and business advisory services for you solopreneurs and entrepreneurs out there. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. The kindness that is here in this house is just blowing me away. It really is. It's blowing me away. And Rocky is a little mama. She's taking such good care of us.
I'm being, what is it?
Oh.
I'm mothering everyone.
She is. I mean, I don't get mothered a lot. I have little kids. And so I told her, please mother me. Please. So, yeah. So we're having a great time here, and we wish you were all here too.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. Hi, Susanna Dawn. I'm representing Oregon. We miss you here. And I have to say, this is really, I'm going to reiterate, this is an amazing community, and I'm really honored to be a part of you guys and to be having an instantaneous relationship with people that I've only met online. It's crazy. I'm here with my Tausies. 3 of the 4 colors are representing today. So we're going to have a little bit of we're going to have a little pillow fight, and we're going to make sure everybody's super comfortable.
I have this one.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm Traci Lamb. Hi, everybody. I'm one of the original hounds with Mike, and we are missing you today, Mike. And all of these people are completely amazing. I've talked to every one of them on Zoom, and I got to meet Janice previously on my show, and so she was the only one I had actually met in person. And I agree with everybody in this room. There's so much love in this room, and I'm gonna break, so I'm gonna give it to Randy.
Oh, well, hello. I am Robert Berry, and honestly, I'm just here because Syya told me to come. And
when she speaks, we listen.
Right. If you know Syya, you know that you don't say no when she asks you to do something. So I am your resident corporate trainer and keynote speaker and author. So I'll just pass it on to Randy now.
I'm Randy House. I'm from North Carolina area. I'm in the automation engineering industry, and just proud to be part of this group. And as it's already been said, and I can only reiterate as I get goosebumps, this is an amazing group of people. And if you have an opportunity to meet people in real life, take the opportunity to do it. It'll change your life.
I'm gonna cry over here. Okay, no, I'm not gonna cry, Randy. Okay, since you're here, you're gonna tell me.
Yeah, yes, she'd cry at a Pringle chip broke in a canister.
Oh my gosh, you guys! If this is not so endearing, I don't know what else. I'm telling you that this friends, the virtual friends, have turned into family, and I couldn't ask for anything else. But I want to go ahead and start again from this side because I know they didn't hear you. You guys didn't hear it, so bear with us as we introduce these fantastic individuals one more time, one more again. Okay, so let's go.
One more time.
Okay, I'm not going to sing. So I'm Bryan Sagray. I'm happy to be here. I'm a native Texan, so they're all in our stomping ground. Thank gosh we got them down here. We have people from other countries, other states, and like they were saying, so many of us started on screen and ended up coming off screen and into real life, which I think is honestly, this mic is the one that's working. And so what's really fun about that is that the power of LinkedIn truly doesn't really take full shape until you make a real relationship and take it a little bit deeper than just on the screen. That's where the really magic starts to happen. And I guess I'll plug my business since everybody else is. So I'm a retired surgeon, athlete, artist, and I'm currently a speaker and a performance coach, helping people get unstuck and become more of who they really are. So I'm going to pass it over to the other soaring prophet here.
Hi, welcome.
I'm James, and I'm a podcaster, and we're international podcasters, and we need your help. We need your money. We need you to pledge a small, the amount of a coffee. Send us your money. We need you.
Wow, so he's channeling his inner Sally Stratton.
Yeah.
See, he gets it. Yeah.
Then we don't have to, 'cause she's got that on the plan, so.
Oh, you get a pillow. Am I next?
Tossy towels.
Buy a Tossie.
Thank you.
Tausie. Buy a Tausie. They're amazing. I've been lying on Tausies all weekend, and I'm telling you, my life has changed. They can't hear you. Yeah. You need a mic.
The Tausie in the back of the vehicle after 12 hours of plane travel was delightful.
I actually have
Yeah.
pictures
Was
of this young man,
Yeah.
gorgeous young man,
Curled
sleeping.
up.
All curled up.
Like an inch.
Yep.
This Tausie.
Yep.
right here.
Exact one.
And-
We'll be auctioning that off later.
We will. Yeah. So this actually has Pat's sweat on it, and we're going to auction it off and drool. So if you want Pat, drool, sweat, DNA.
Too far?
The good news is now we have crossed this line of just being online, from being online connections, people we've never met before, people that just are random fields. Our fields are so unique and different, but we complement each other in a way that we share interests, we share genuine authenticity. And it is nice that we are finally getting to meet each other in person and taking that to the next level, because I genuinely feel like the Hounds have been a integral part in the last year of my personal and professional development, and delighted that, you know, many of these people have had in my own home, and y'all are welcome as well. Jodie's World will have to have another session. I'm Jodie Lamb. By the way, I aid personal injury attorneys in helping maximize their clients' settlement to safeguard their financial future. So we work with attorneys and injured parties, insurance companies to provide some unique tax-saving opportunities.
Gosh, I can't believe how quiet
Really,
everybody
as it falls
got.
over that-
You're incredible. You nailed it. That
Nailed
was
it.
awesome.
So quiet, everybody.
I broke it.
No,
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm in cybersecurity, and I don't like talking. Lauren is the wife of Bryan Sagray. So she's an honorary hound, and she's been instrumental to this get together. So she's just being humble.
Keeping her.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am Benita Lee from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. When I posted that I was coming down to San Antonio, this group of people, the Hounds, Raquel, Syya, Jodie, they're like, you're coming down and we're renting a house and we're going to have a content creating session. I was like, I'm in. I mean, I've been engaging with these people online for 2 or 3 years and finally get to see them in 3D. So I'm so overwhelmed and so excited and humbled to be amongst the Hounds.
You get to see the flesh. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm telling you, we missed the beautiful Harley. As you guys know, she's just amazing. I don't know. You don't have to move anything, girl. Do not touch anything right now. But she is also, she's an honorary hound as well because
She
of
is.
you. Yes, she is an OG hound. You guys see her? Well, do they see her? No, they don't see her. They can't see her.
Oh, yeah, you
They
can.
can't see her.
Yeah, they can.
There
see
she
her.
goes.
She's
Hi,
tired.
baby. But yes, she's the beautiful, Sagray daughter, right?
She is, yeah. She's we've had her for 10 years now. And she just brings a little spark and joy to our day. And I'll tell you, she's really just like everybody else here, is just kind of assimilated and ruined several fine garments in the process. But you know what? She's having fun, and so are we. And material things can be replaced, but you can't buy this. So
Yeah.
Oh God.
They can't hear you. They can't.
I
hear
will
you.
tell you
That
what,
inner thigh licking.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
the price that you can get on Costco peanut butter.
We have become very close, her and I. Like she's covered. me.
Oh
I know,
my
it's so
God,
good.
y'all. Well,
Paragraphs.
I must say, very different conversations, side conversations that happen are very entertaining, to say the least. I want to take this moment to say hi to my daughter. I see you in the comments, baby. I love you. I miss you. Go have fun, enjoy. And yay, she tried out for the dance team at her school this week, and she got it. So congratulations to you. We are celebrating
Amazing.
you. Our extended family celebrating you. And I love you, baby. Thank you so much for always supporting me. So she was just like, hi, mommy.
I love it.
Oh, Chris from Walking Tall is.
Oh, Chris.
Hey,
And
Chris.
I would be remiss not to mention you, madame.
Yes.
Who are you?
I'll do
What's
it.
the date?
Okay, that one.
This is my new toy. Hi everyone, my name is Syya, and I'm with Brilliant Bee Media, and with every single person in here has a light to shine, and we're all Care Bear power sharing together this weekend. Super excited, and it's a thrill, honor, and privilege to be able to set this up. Yeah, and all that good stuff.
Thank you,
It's been
Syya.
amazing.
Yeah,
Syya.
we love you, Syya. She was the mastermind behind the entire arrangement, bringing people together, and it's fantastic when you have an idea, you talk about it, but actually when it comes into fruition, it's just magical. So we've had I would say a wonderful day so far. 24 hours.
I'm still buzzed from last night. I'll say it. I'll admit, I still sippy from last night.
So I don't know. We had mic issues at the beginning. Have we acknowledged the mic in the comments?
The mic.
Oh yeah, the Mike Asher Brain.
I did it at the
Jody,
beginning, but I guess
The
they
mic
didn't hear.
needs to be in the mouth area.
The mic.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know if we have talked
So-
about the mic with the mic's actually working, because Michael Asherbrander is the one who brought us all together.
Yes.
The hounds of business, the connection of people in totally different industries, supporting each other with common interest in supporting each other, growing each other's business, getting information out, helping other people. Thank you, Mike, for bringing us all together. And we're so sad that you can't be here with us.
But he is in our spirits. He is here in spirit.
Absolutely.
So-
We're thinking of you often.
Yes, because literally without you, Mike, and everything that you do for us as a community, I wouldn't be here. None of us would be here. And taking me under your wing, her right here, taking me under her wing as well, and just going out there and putting more people together. What is that?
That is all. All I really need to know, I learned in kindergarten. It is meant to be.
Yes, Mark Reed, we are taking questions from the audience.
Oh, we are taking questions. Okay. So I wanted to say that Mike Asherbrander's spirit is here with us, even though he cannot be physically here with us, but you are here literally in our hearts. Everything that we're literally doing, I mean, it has Hound's imprint everywhere. I gave them a little retreat thingy, gift box.
She gives gift boxes, you guys.
Oh my God, they're
I should have brought
beautiful.
my gift box.
What
Yeah.
it was something that I just wanted to do for everyone, just to remind them how special they are. And but one key element there that I thought it was cute and funny is I got a lip smacker or whatever it was, but it was a crayon.
Yeah.
Mike Asherbranner is always saying, share your crayons, learn your kindergarten skills and networking, and how to build a relationship with people and connecting. So I wanted to throw that in there just to say the sentiment of the hounds is imprinted everywhere. So we love you, Mike. Thank you so much for what you do for us every single day. Without you, we would not be here. So te quiero mucho, my brother.
Yeah, Mike, I would love to echo that. Like when you first found Soaring Profits and brought us into this group, and now we have interviewed pretty much everyone in the group. And if we haven't interviewed them, we'll be interviewing them soon. They are all incredible people. Like I said earlier, when I was miming words, I guess, they are beautiful people. Every single one of them is driven. Every single one of them cares to an extent that is just higher than most people. They're loving and kind. I had Raquel woke up at 6 a.m. with me to make sure that I wasn't going to die in Texas going for a run. So I'm telling you right now, these people are like just a cut above, and I love them all. And the reason I know them is Mike. Mike is the best. So love you, Mike.
I told you.
So if I can interrupt a minute, I'd like to introduce
Harley has
a
something to
guest
say.
that walked in. Hey, if you ignore Kelly, I want to introduce you, Kelly McCullough, and she can tell a little bit about herself and what she does.
Hello, I'm Kelly McCullough with Focus for Nutrition. I help. Can you see me? Look at that. Okay. I help people get healthy, get to a healthy weight, get rid of medications that we can get rid of, and just feel fabulous and live a wonderful life. Gain in time with their families. That's what I do.
You got it? Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, welcome. I know we still have some individuals arriving, so I'm so excited. We still have Tabitha on the way, I believe. Tabitha Barron. I'm so excited to see you, fellow Houstonian. So, good morning. Okay. Oh, he went with Harley.
He took
went to
Harley
take care
to
of
another
his
room.
daughter. So, like I said, we wanted to definitely commemorate this event, not only for the bonding, but also for how we learn different things as creators. And, initially this was, yes, let's get together, let's do team building, but at the same time is content creation. What is content creation? How do people apply it? How in every industry, each of us are in a different industry. And how do we create content? What is content and how we can diversify it and make it even better so that we can, get to our audiences, right? So I would like to go around and just pretty much ask, what is content creation for you? Like, what is it that you look for? What would you want to take away from this event today? Because today is going to be very hardcore after we finish this live stream, but so that we can get the perspectives from everyone. So,
Yeah. So there was maybe a bit of an agenda that was sent out in a Google Drive document that I thought it was just maybe a working thing, but there was pole dancing. There's Sven's pole dancing class. It does appear like we are sticking on track, but
I'm just saying Pat's other name is Sven.
Yeah.
We've been calling him Sven all weekend.
I sang a lot of Frozen when I was a younger man with my daughter, so we'll go with that. But content creation for me, and I'm kind of that generation. I'm one of the younger folks here. Content creation was almost a bad word, I thought, when I first kind of jumped into this thing, is that it seems fake, right? There's kind of a phoniness about creation. Whereas, when we get in this kind of environment where you have an opportunity to sit down and talk and jump in with people, this is just symbiotic. It just grows. It's a natural thing, as opposed to forcing something. I got to get something in today. I got to post something. I got to be on top of this. So getting in touch with people that are creative, getting involved with this type of environment. Anyone that follows Soaring Profits knows James is the content guy. He's out there running every morning. He's doing that sort of thing. I post on occasion, right?
Yeah, but your posts are epic and always so thought-filled, and we're going to fix that. We're going to post more often.
But being here and coming and doing this.
I love that we just took over the
I know,
whole
it's
show.
just it's just you. This is the Soaring Profits podcast. You better check us out.
Sorry. Welcome.
But being down here and surrounding yourself with the creativity of this crowd and having those dialogues and those conversations and maybe a glass of wine or two over them. I don't know if that was, are we telling people about that?
I just love how we broke into small little groups. We had genuine conversations that I wish I had a camera for it.
Right.
Like the deep conversations I've had with these people are incredible.
But that's where I think content creation becomes natural.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, if you're doing something on LinkedIn, if you're trying to grow your YouTube audience, as we are, Instagram, those sorts of things, if you're just pumping out a fact, an AI driven snippet, you're not going to get traction. It doesn't feel genuine. And if you can move away from that and get to this kind of environment, you're going to have that audience reflection that looks back and goes, I value that. That's important to me. It feels real. And that's where this sort of thing, and again, Syya and Mike and who am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Raquel. It's definitely a flavor.
Which one's Raquel?
I'm not sure.
Put up your hand.
But again, those sorts of things, those sorts of environments, creating this, it allows us to do that deeper creative stuff that I tend to struggle with, but we have this opportunity to do. So that's my view on content creation. And how about a Traci creation? How did we get there?
Can I just add real quick?
Sponsor, sorry. I need to say
Can I just build on what you just said real quick? Because I feel like you guys have a lot more experience than myself or someone else in the group or someone who just is someone who is new to LinkedIn or social media marketing. Because myself, I was told just to go out and be on LinkedIn and given no guidance and not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I pick up little tidbits here and there from, examples that you guys are doing. I get inspired by that. So content creation to me is about learning right now, soaking up different ideas as to how to communicate that message and how to identify synergies in people with people that don't have the exact same industry, but can absolutely help support each other.
Just love the fact that you don't know that you kill it every time you pick up a mic. I just love the genuineness of the conversation that you just had, and the fact that you're so genuine and that you feel like you don't already have it. Like you have it just like walking out of the box.
You have to practice until you get that confidence, I guess.
Yeah. Like I feel it,
Confidence
like
is
oozing
not
out
your
of you.
confidence. I'm talking my confidence.
But
I don't have that.
It oozes out of you.
Oh,
Fake
thank
it till
you.
make it.
I'm working on it.
You're killing it.
But it's inspired. It's
Jodie, she's not
inspiring.
a fake it till you make it person. She's a
Well, she's not
genuine.
faking it. That's
to
not
you.
what I meant.
Right.
That's
No,
bad.
no, I know. But I think what you're saying, being inspired by other people's content, is really key. And what Patrick was saying, how being genuine, but that really evokes inspiration to create your own content. Like I make pillowcases, you guys. I know, and it's like the best damn pillowcase you'll ever want to have. This is true. However, I can't every day say buy a Towsy, but you know what? Frankly, if I could just sell 10 a month, but that's all
Everybody,
I need.
10 people. We need 10 people to buy a Towsy this month.
I'm going to buy 2.
Use Hounds as your coupon because it's like
'Cause I can't decide
$39
between.
savings on your, and that's savings. However, I seriously am learning from this group, and I owe a lot of my new career as executive producer and producing a new TV show that Traci and I will be doing next week to this lady, Traci Lamb.
We'll try Kelly.
I
over
know
there.
you do. Sorry,
That's all right. That's all right. That's
I'll
all
go
right.
to her.
No, that's fine. You're fine.
For those that I didn't get to. Okay, so I have a TV show, Caregiving Worldwide. I have my own. I just got awarded my own network, so I'm doing a lot of things with a lot of hounds because I do believe we all rise together. That it's not about me. It's not even close to being about me. It's about other people. And Janice was one of the first to have faith in me and be able to come on to my show. And, the reality is about content. It's like us, we're in the Soaring Profits, we're talking about coming down here. The reality is that it is about being authentic, and it is about being real, and it is about being vulnerable. And I think when you can be authentic, real, and vulnerable about whatever it is about you, if you can't do everything and you acknowledge that, I think all of that helps, and you can get with amazing people like we are here, then I think that that's a really beautiful thing. So I'm thrilled and blessed to be here. So
Kelly? 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 Kelly?
okay.
What does content creation mean to you?
Okay, so what was the question again? So sorry.
Content creation.
What does content creation mean? Usually I post almost daily on LinkedIn, and I also have I do a video every single Wednesday Weight Loss Mythbusters. If you've seen that, I have a newsletter that I send to people that request it. But mainly my focus for content creation is what speaks to people when they're looking at health. And the thing that I focus on more, because I'm a dietitian and nutritionist, of course I talk about nutrition. However, it's not just about what we put in our mouth or the amount we're moving our body. It's also about what we're surrounding ourselves with. It's mindset. I work a lot on mindset with people, and because it's health is overall, it's comprehensive. It's what is in our environment. It's social, it's spiritual, it's all around us. And so our health is more than just what we're eating and what we're doing.
That's what we're saying. So what you put in and put out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Like
So-
a microphone, for example.
Exactly. exactly. So it's so my when I'm looking at something to put out there for people, I want it to be something they can relate to, as far as how does this relate to my family, how does it relate to my work, how does it relate to just what I'm doing in life, and why would this help me? Is truly nourishing my body, helping me in this regard, and so then I find things that relate to that.
He's got a mic. He's got a mic.
Well, content creation. Content creation is about connecting with other people. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all it is. We're each trying to connect with someone else in a meaningful way. So my grandmother used to tell me, whenever you're going through a mess, because everybody has a mess, right? And we tend to hold it into ourselves. But my grandmother used to tell me, every time you're going through a mess, there's a message in that mess for somebody else. So now you owe it to everybody else to tell them what's happening, because somebody can be inspired by whatever it is that you're going through, seeing, saying, or doing. Somebody else can learn from it. So content creation is about creating things that other people find value in. Now that value depends on who the person is. What's valuable to me may not be valuable to Syya, but there's somebody out there for us somewhere. There's an audience for us everywhere. So we owe it to the world to keep creating content and then connecting with the people that resonate with our content.
I'll just say that Michael Ashburner, kudos to him, and I call him Michael. Sorry, Mike.
No, we call
One
him
of
Michael.
okay.
He's in trouble.
That's when he's in trouble, though, right?
Poor Michael. Okay, so I mean that was the whole thing with me when I first discovered the hounds, is that I was trying to talk about structured settlements to an audience that didn't know anything about structured settlements, and is only available to a very small window of people who don't even care to even know about me, because they don't know about what I do or what's available to them. Mike has helped me personally, and I know I'm hearing it in the stories that you guys are sharing. It's about, again, who you know, you like, you trust. Those are the people that you want to do business with. And being able to communicate that in a way on social media that doesn't feel fake or phony is a challenge for me. I think a lot of people struggle with that. But being able to learn our kindergarten skills, being able to share the sides of us that show our vulnerability, because when we are vulnerable, then we are open to being able to connect even deeper. And I think, this is the content creation opportunities we have here, is the self-reflection opportunities to identify how we can take ourselves to the next level, see things in other people, help them recognize it, and then share that with the world, the message in our from our mess.
I think that sharing point is like really evident here. Like, we're all huge personalities. Like, everyone in this room is like a person who walks into the room and takes the breath out of the room, just like Pat says, every single one of us. But when we're together, we're just sharing, like, we're sharing the mic, we're sharing our time. And it's because they're such caring people that they're able to do that. They're able to take a back seat and platform someone else. I can't tell you the conversations I've had about soaring profits with these people as they're giving us advice, tips. It would be better if you kind of did this. And not everyone would do that. In other organizations, if you're like basketball or business, they would rather take your knees out. But this group is all about building us up. And I just love it. I just think that that's important. Find a group, find the hounds, but find a group that is going to rise you up, and that you guys can work together, that, has those big personalities, but is able to work together and know that we rise together. Oh, hi. I don't know if you know this, but we are members of the Hounds of Business. And our leader, our cult leader, is Mike Afterburner, the man, the myth, the legend. Come join us. And if you do, you won't regret it.
The sex in that voice.
Right?
Wow. Call one.
And the reason he is not here is because we keep him on a leash.
My favorite and wonderful organization, Walk Tall.
Yes, we love you, Chris.
Later on, we'll all be wearing merch. I'm fairly certain. I love Walking Tall. You know what? They've given us this great opportunity to be a part of a 5K. Pat, help me out.
November 4th.
November 4th. Go ahead.
Well, no. So again, we've put something together with Walking Tall and their amazing fundraising that they're putting together with some of the other organizations, and it sounds like James and I are kind of working through right now, being kind of the Canadian arm of this. And we're looking to raise a lot of money. So get off your wallets. Don't be so cheap.
Right.
Get out there and support a fantastic cause.
Virtual race. We'll be putting links in, eventually. You'll get the links, but it's all about virtual race. Even if you're in the States, you can run in Canada, buddy. You can join us in Canada. It's a virtual 5K. No, you have to run it, but you have to do it virtually.
So
no, you can walk it. You can walk it too. But shout out to the boys and the girl of Walking Tall. I just love you. You are raising everyone out. The fact that you combined everyone into mental health awareness, and it's not about you guys being popular. It's about everyone in this room together, working together and reaching out to each other when we need each other. There's been times through the last couple of months that I haven't felt good, or one of us haven't felt good, and we've all reached out to them and went, hey, you know what? Are you okay, man? I've noticed something different, and I can't tell you what it feels like to have these people do that.
So if I can make a comment about that 5K, this is actually in collaboration with between Soaring Profits. Obviously, Walking Tall is a huge component because there will be a Chicago race. University of Chicago is on board, and there's going to be a VIP party that Chris Malazewski put together. That's going to be over at Madame Zuzu's Tea House, which is Billy Corrigan's project. So that's a VIP there. And this is all part of the Be Daring Foundation. So shout out to Michelle DeMuria. Love you, girl. She is spearheading all of this. Be Daring Foundation is focused on the higher education space. It is bringing awareness to suicide prevention, ideation, sexual assault. Survivor. Oh gosh, man alive. I'm so bad at this. Sorry, Michelle. I'll get it better the next time. But it is another collaboration with, again, Caregiving Worldwide. It's a fundamental part of this group. It's Power in Numbers, SLID, and I'm so sorry, Greg. Greg Naderi, I love you. He's going to be spearheading the North Carolina city. There is announcements going to come from NFL, MLB, and NHL support. Not players, not the actual orgs yet, but we are working on some teams that are going to be supporting that 5K too. So there's a lot of stuff, guys. Wow.
Yeah, this is not just something that you folks have kind of branded out and just riding by the seat of your pants. This is something that these guys have built, and they're spearheading this. And if you look at the mental health that is going on in our world right now, and the problem that people need to know that they can go out and talk, and the Walking Tall Foundation being able to get out there and just let people know they're not alone, along with all these other massive organizations that are coming on board, that's worth its weight in gold. And to see that these folks are all jumping on board with Walking Tall, with amazing stuff.
Can I just say to you, no, you hold the mic.
Okay. And
we're going to plug Traci for the Walking Tall movement. And I would like to get involved with Walking Tall because Traci hits your occipital nerve on the back of your neck, which releases stress. That helps with mental health. So it's your occipital nerves are connected to your vagus nerve. So it has some really great properties to it. So you can get comfortable. So Chris, you and I need to get a little bit more together because this probably should be a merch and branded with Walking Tall, and then we can do something with it. So let's connect. Keep it going. Yes, Jodie?
How does one help the percipital nerve? How would I?
Occipital.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking, is it low back?
No, it's right
Oh,
here.
okay. Got
Which
it.
part of your back is it?
All right.
Behind your head and neck.
That's okay.
So it hits right at the back of the
I'm
base of your
instantly
neck.
stressed now that I don't have it.
Thank you.
Put that pillow back.
Put that back. Thank you.
There
Thank you.
you go.
There it is. Look
There
at,
you go.
I'm just saying that there's been a lot of women trying to make Pat comfortable this weekend.
Mary.
I'm telling you right now, there's pillows happening, blankies.
It's terrible. But I think that's a great example, with what Traci looking at branding with Walking Tall, that's what this Hounds community is. And I think it's just such a perfect example of the amalgamation and cross branding that can go along with this. So if you're somebody out there and you have a product, you have a service, you're doing something out there, why would you not get in touch with these people? Get in touch with Raquel, get in touch with Syya, get in touch with Mike. These people literally can change the trajectory of your business and your life. It's pretty wild.
And I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna follow that up because I think it's so vitally important. If you're trying to create a community, just like this community has a knowledge base that you may not understand till you really get to know the people. And it's about knowledge sharing and growing. And you need to group up with people, get to know people, learn people, meet people that can enhance your knowledge and your understanding of whatever topic it is. So if you want to grow your community and your connections, that's what you look for. And you find it here with the hounds.
And
I
the
promise
caliber of the professionals here. I mean, we're talking top level, we've got inventors, we've got podcast coordinators dealing with, and, major NFL and music artists. We've got business owners. We've got professionals in calibers of fields dealing multi-million-dollar investments. We've got financial planners, Michael Asherbrander with his coaching and his financial services. Like, we all have our area of expertise that we help support with each other. We are weak in one area, but someone else is strong in that, and they reinforce us. So when you surround yourself with this community of professionals who've got so much information to share and wanting to share it, and that is an environment for success. It's an environment for just getting your message out there and doing what you love to do. That's our goal.
Absolutely. There are so many talented people in this room that share it and just love it. The intelligence in this room, the knowledge, all this stuff. Like Pat and I have been stealing secrets. No, but we've been learning.
Wait. I just thought you guys were all smart asses.
Better than being a dumbass.
Bullshitting all the way through here.
Oh, yeah. We don't even know how we got invited, to be honest. We just kind of showed up. And
Can we just say Sya's in a dress?
I know.
So beautiful.
Look at that. Stand. Oh. Okay, stand up and spin with this. Isn't she
I was just going to start with that.
Isn't she lovely?
She has to have the headphones on to be able to dance.
Security blanket down there.
Security.
Kudos to Syya.
Whoa.
Syya!
No, it's not that kind of
Save
show.
it for later.
I was just about to comment how professional.
Hounds of Business After Dark with Syya.
This is a family show.
First fan.
She's warming up for tonight.
Yep. I don't know.
Wait. Here, so real quick. Have a big stop. And do not block us, YouTube.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Content creation. Benita, you're dead. Yes, oh my God. She's like, I'm out of here.
I'm gonna have to change the topic here. So
Bring a little adult back into the room for once. Yeah.
content creation. When we started talking about this Airbnb, this house that we were going to rent, we were like, well, what are we gonna do? And Syya was like walking me through all these pictures of Airbnb, and she's like, can you imagine us getting all together in Texas and creating content at this ranch, this house, this mansion? I was like, yeah, that'd be really fun. And so, I mean, I thought we were talking about the same thing.
It grew.
Bow, chicka, bow, 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 bow.
No. It's going to be really good. I'm so happy to be here, and I can't even imagine the content that I'm going to be able to capture and then use for months to come here today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll go. So content creation. Okay, if you follow me on LinkedIn, you see all kinds of, you see my life. It's everywhere. I'm a squirrel. So I'm talking about different things every day. So, but I'm in the accounting and tax world. Accounting, tax, and small
Hella
business.
exciting, clearly.
It's
Super exciting. It's right up there with structured
It's
settlements.
just so exciting. And so, where was I going with this? No, but it's really exciting. It's cold, and it's transactional by nature. And so my mission with what I do is to flip that over and to make it relational. And so that's why I put out the type of content that I do. I want people to know me and who I really am. And I am multifaceted. And in that same regard, my clients are also multifaceted. And so I don't set out to be transactional. Every person that I work with, I want to know them. And I want to know who they are and what they care about. Because when I know that, I can serve them, and I can serve them well. So that's why I put out the things that I put out. And it might not always be about accounting and tax and financial stuff. In fact, probably 90% of the time it's not. It's about what I cooked for dinner, or it's about what my kid did, or it's something stupid about how I fell in a parking lot. But because I do that. But I have a story about that. But you know, that's just me, and that's just who I am. So that's just what you get, because sincerity and being genuine is the number one thing with me, and that's what you're going to get, and that's what I want from my people and my circle, and that's what I'm getting from the hounds, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting here,
Yeah.
and that's what I want.
Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out? Yeah. So,
No, you can do that. You
Can't do
can
that.
you can sing, you guys.
Oh.
You cannot try to monetize it.
oh yeah, okay. Sorry, we didn't sing that. So, I'm not into the whole video thing yet, or the live streaming thing yet.
You're doing it right now.
He's going live on HSN with me
I'm gonna go live with
on
Janice.
HSN.
I
Ooh.
love
Network
I
TV.
love to talk. So have me on your shows. I love it.
Oh, I know.
I love it.
Happening.
And there's something in the works with me and my fellow hound, Amanda Adams. We're working on something. So watch for us coming up. And that's all I have to say.
What?
You know, what you said kind of resonated, because I think a lot of us align with whether it be health or wealth or financial wellness. Like, we really have that opportunity to help each other grow, because that's who we are. I mean, it's in some component, we are trying to improve ourselves or the lives of other people. And I think that I don't know how to put this any closer to my face.
Put it up to your nose and breathe.
Okay. Is that better? I really do not like the microphone this close to my face. It's a little uncomfortable.
We're all
Yeah, it's
gonna have
broken.
COVID after
Excuse
this.
us while we take care of the technical difficulties.
I'm
Anyway, I'm just saying, we have a lot of common
We're all
interests. We have a
going
lot
to
of
have
common
COVID when this is over.
initiatives to help other people.
Did you say we're all gonna have COVID when this is over? I'm gonna tell you right now. There was a poisonous snake out there, a scorpion.
It wasn't venomous. It was just a garden snake.
I don't know. There was,
James?
and in the house there was a scorpion.
James was chased by a mountain lion.
I was a mountain lion. Yeah, I was chased by a mountain lion while I was running. There was a deer.
Let's make it a good story.
Yeah, we got to make it a good story. Yeah.
And a pack of coyotes.
Yeah.
And we had fox behind the building
Rabid
this morning.
coyotes.
Oh my God, we have so. I'm sorry you're all missing it, because we have had just an epic time, and it's all because of these, like Raquel and Mike and Syya, who's in the background and is always so shy.
I'm not shy.
She's just busy. She's just busy. So busy. I think we were going to talk about kindergarten, weren't we? Do you want to switch to kindergarten? So,
wants to do a mini house on the East Coast with Leslie and
Where
Claudia.
should be? That's
Yeah.
that sounds fun.
And Mark wants us to go next year to Tokyo. And
I want to go to Tokyo, Mark. I am so into that. I would love to go to Tokyo. Yeah.
I'm going to recruit Michael Gale here. seriously, we need to pull something together, make this an opportunity to continue to grow and connect. And
Yeah.
Ex-
Yes.
I think
I
we start
agree with
making
that.
conventions.
annual
Yeah,
Hounds
because this is
Convention.
the Hounds Convention.
Yeah.
Convention
I'm
sounds like a
good.
lot
No.
of work.
Yeah, no.
Retreat.
Bad idea.
I'll start doing meditation for everyone. I'll bring my I don't have bowls, but I'd love to have bowls. But yeah, so I know Raquel wanted to talk about what I learned in kindergarten in honor of Mike. So what I remember learning in kindergarten, and I didn't like it, was sharing. And like we said already, this group is sharing all the time. And I didn't like sharing my toys, and I still don't. But with these people, it's easy because they're just givers and sharers. And yeah, I really do love them. And I have been mothered by Raquel. She is so worried about me.
Well, you did decide like 20K.
So what did you learn in kindergarten?
I'm going to pass for a minute. I didn't know. I wasn't.
Pass. She's. Oh.
I will agree with James in that, the reality is that I fell yesterday in the parking lot. So if you didn't catch that when when Tammy brought that up, and I hurt my foot, and the Soaring Prophets and Raquel were with me, and they were all wonderful. And then we picked up Janice, and Raquel and Janice became like my mothers. Janice held my hand walking into Buc-ee's. Okay, so if you don't know Buc-ee's, it's like a Walmart. Janice is holding my hand, and people are looking at me like, okay, you're an adult, and somebody's holding your hand.
Don't
But Janice was like,
disrespect
we can't
Buc-ee's
let
by calling
anything
it a
happen to
Walmart.
you. There's a step right here. And I'm like, okay. So yes, but everybody here really does genuinely care about each other. I think that's one of the most, it's like more than one person has said, when we all saw each other, it's just like old home week, it's like, okay, these are my friends, there was no uncomfortableness. There was no anything. It was like, I've talked to all these people, more than once. And so we all are extremely, extremely comfortable with each other probably, but it's a lot of fun, and it does get your creative juices going. It gets to where you're like, when you do start thinking about what you do for a living, you start really thinking about, oh my goodness, what could we do together? What are I had not gotten to know the Soaring Prophets, and we all rode together for like 3 hours, 4 hours, something crazy.
Yeah, you want to make friends real fast. Yeah. So the most stressful flight of our lives, all over the place, lost luggage, not going to make it. And then these random strangers picked us up from the airport only to spend the next 3.5 hours together and become far more than just friends with that like family commitment. So I absolutely attest to that. Fantastic. And it is a great group of people.
What do you want me to talk about? Pop music.
When
Sorry, the song.
When Mike came on, I used to have this Live and Learn, and it was like a conversation I would interview other entrepreneurs or solopreneurs and just talk to them. I remember Mike bringing that up. It's like, yeah, all you really need to do in business or in life really is like, get your crayon skills out. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I read the book. Everything you need to know, you already learned in kindergarten. Like, hold hands when you cross the street, share, be nice, be kind, be honest, don't tell lies. And, if there's something that needs to be resolved, you do it kindly. So that really spoke to me. And, like ever since, I met these people that put these skills, these kindergarten skills to practice, I've really felt the love, like you were saying, Patrick. And yeah, as Randy says, if you're trying to build a community, like pick one that you feel really supported and safe in, and put into it. Because the kindergarten skill that I had trouble with was reaching out and saying like, do you want to play with me?
Mike has never read that book.
That's so funny.
I want to say something about this. I didn't learn anything in kindergarten because no, really, seriously, because I am old enough that there was no kindergarten when I was that age. Or at least there wasn't where I was.
Texas, eh? That's
Yeah.
So sweet. I
Are you
love
gonna
you.
tell them when that was,
Um,
Tammy? Back
when I rode a brontosaurus to school.
when Moby Dick was a minnow.
When Moby
That was
Dick
only
was a
like-
minnow. When Moby Minnow was a dick.
Yes, that comes out sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, but that's true. I did not go to kindergarten. It wasn't there. But I just wanted to say, one of the things that I've learned in my lifetime is to watch for signs from the universe, from God, whatever you want to call it, that you're on the right track, that you're doing the right thing, right? So we get to this house. Well, first of all, I think Syya started planning this, and you actually had booked a different house.
Yes. Yes.
And then
yes, I
as
did.
this thing grew, you had to choose a different location, right?
Yes.
So then you actually settled on this house.
Yes.
Okay. Because that means something.
One more time.
Yes.
So we get here to this house, and y'all can't see this because it's off camera, but there's this really nice bookshelf, and it's full of old books. So we come around here.
Yeah, you can turn it. Okay.
You can turn it. You can turn it and see. See, there's this bookshelf, and it's just full of old used books that the owners have here, right? So we walk around here, and I'm looking at all the old books and just kind of looking around here and thinking, oh, this is cool. And then I see this one. And the first thing I thought was, hey, that's really cool. And not only that, but this was meant to be our house.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is our house. and
Absolutely.
This was
meant to be our house. Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Now they're all lit up real well.
Goosebumps.
Well, I mean,
We are at the
your
right place.
You guys missed your connecting flight. Your luggage ended up in Houston. You thought it was going to be going to San Antonio.
What a cluster.
Yeah, we were
But
supposed to
your
fly into
connecting
San
flight, you
Antonio.
changed flights. You came to Houston. It just happened to be Raquel, and
We had
was
three.
already driving through there.
Yeah.
Your
Three
luggage ended up at the
connections.
right
I
place.
had a guy
Never got off
patiently
the
waiting
plane.
for you to get there.
Yeah,
Mr. House.
We got on and off the same plane 3 times.
Yep.
3 times.
We had almost the
Yeah.
same seat the entire 3
Yeah.
legs of our journey.
Yeah.
There was just so many things that should not have happened. And
Our-
I love that you bring that into that spirituality, that faith that comes along with that as well, that things are just supposed to happen. That is a beautiful aspect. And this was just supposed to happen. James and I, yesterday we're about 36 hours, no sleep coming down here. Kind of pushed it right to the last possible second in making a border crossing to fly to Buffalo. But as we were in the airport, we just noticed that things were happening. They opened up an extra security line for us to jump in. So we made sure to make our flight. Being able to pick up that bag, like you say, there was just a lot of things that went into this becoming just the way that it happened. And the kindness that was exuded. Last minute transition from San Antonio to Houston. Miss Raquel waiting at the airport for us to make sure that we got here, as opposed to being stuck 4 hours away, 3.5 hours away. A lot of beautiful things went into this. So I appreciate all of you and what you've done for us. So
I just want to make a comment. Mark Reed, we let the Canadians in.
Yeah. They didn't go to Japan. They came to the U.S.
Exactly. Yes, yes. And by the way, and also I want to give a shout out real quick here for someone that's not technical, doesn't know anything about nothing. You just picked the better lighting, and I'm so grateful for you, because now everyone on this side, if you guys want to shift over slightly to the right, left, or over there, like we can actually see everyone. We can see Robert hiding there a little bit. Now we just need.
Nailed it.
I just need you now to shift it so we can look good.
I want to look good. How do I look
This
good?
worked really well, Raquel. Now
How do
you're
I
in,
do
like,
that?
both streams.
I want to look good.
James, we make you look good.
You do make me look good. You're like frames around me. It's awesome, honey.
All right. So what did I learn in my kindergarten skills? It wasn't kindness. It wasn't sharing. That comes easily to me. That is just who I am to my nature. I'm a giver. What is hard for me is doing hard things.
Don't run with scissors.
You know, I need.
Jodie needs to learn not to run with scissors, people. She
That's-
I
is.
feel like there's a story there.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm not gonna reveal the story, but I think that this is a good thing, that sometimes you're holding some dangerous things in your life and your work, and you gotta slow it down and walk. There's a message in the mess.
blown.
There is
Wow.
indeed. But I can do hard things. I'm doing hard things. You guys challenge me to do hard things, and I can do that. And that is the hardest lesson that I have is to try and try doing things that you're not confident in doing. And repetition, doing it over and over again is where you find that confidence. And you're going to be better than you were the first time you tried it. And you're far times better than where you were before you didn't have any interest in trying. So if I'm going to fall, I'd rather fall forward than stay where I am. And so thank y'all.
That try line's got a special place in my family, especially my late father. He was a horse trainer, and that was the thing that he always looked for in a horse, is that horse got a lot of try in him. And if you're in a situation is that you might not have the most talent, you might not have the best bred or the best genetics, but if you got a lot of try in you, you will compete and you will look far better and you'll be far more successful than that well-bred, lazy animal. So, and that's, you know, you look around here today, it's not perfection all the time. We've had some audio problems. We've had some things like that where we're mastering the lighting, but there's a lot of try and a lot of people are doing some amazing things here. So
I just want to say one thing real quick. About not 6 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, I was going through a really tough time in my business. I mean, a really tough time. I will not cry. I'm going to cry, so I have to stop.
Oh, we love you, Traci.
My goodness.
This is the level of relationship building and connections that we have. The Hounds is not just a pod. It's not just the words. We're genuine. We're trying to really connect on levels that we support each other emotionally. We talked about how you guys have been a rock for me personally. People in my darkest days are sitting here in this room with me, and Mike, you were there as well. But in a time where I was in the middle of a divorce, recently divorced, feeling very alone in a new state, I was on LinkedIn. I was LinkedIn to have communication, to have that personal contact with people. And I found the Hounds trying to talk about structured settlements, but I found community. I found something so much bigger. It's friendships. It's people that I now feel like family. And Traci, you know, we may not know where that connection is on our last name, but we're related. We're related by the Hounds. Yes. Yes, Michael had 3 little lambs, little lambs, little lambs. Hi, Brittany. Missing you.
Yeah, we like in this room, from the stories that I've learned, and I'm not going to share them, but I'm not sure anyone in here has not gone through their own personal storm. And these are like next level freaking storms. They're not just like my car broke down. These are like, we all have gone through suffering. And here we are laughing and surviving and striving. And part of that is because we found each other and we're working together to move ahead. But part of it is you can overcome. Oh my God. Like if you're out there right now and you're feeling like I'm on my knees and the world is ending, don't fucking give up. I'm sorry. Don't give up, because what's important is that if you keep going, man, you will find the group, you'll find that thing, and you'll be able to overcome anything. So please never give up, because right here, look at this family that we created, Mike and Rick Racky, and
Of everybody I could.
we've all created.
Racky.
I don't know why I keep calling you Racky. Raquel. Raccoon. Anyway, don't give up.
I just want to finish
Sorry.
my one thing that I was going to say just super quick. So I was going through a bad time, and I have to just say that Syya and Raquel and Janice and Mike Asherbranner really helped me get through it. And I just want to say this community is amazing.
I am going to cry, and I'm going to try not to cry. But if you have noticed, this is how you know you're in the right place. I haven't hardly said a thing because I have other voices that speak the same heart language, right? That lives within me. And at the end of the day, that is the essence of what I desire in life, is to be surrounded with individuals who all are walking towards the same goal, which is, just impart wisdom, impart knowledge, kindness, love, just walking with all those elements in unison. It's one of the most magical things I've ever witnessed. And I think we are at the precipice of something that is major that is coming in our lives and transitions. We all go through things, but the idea is not to do it alone. Never feel alone. And this is not meant to be a downer. This is not meant to, bring anyone down at all. This is meant to celebrate that we have differences, embrace our unique aspects, right? And the idea is you will have someone to walk along with. So I if you take anything away from today's program is just know that you have a community. Find your community. If you don't have a community, we have a community for you, and that is the hounds. So
How did they find the
I
hounds? Like, how
know.
did we find? How did
Exactly.
we
Find us. Find Mike Eisbrenner.
If you have not
Find
heard
any of
of the
us.
hounds, where you been? Anyways, oh yeah, no, I rather you do it because you do it so wonderful. I do not have that voice, but if you don't know about the hounds, please reach out to any of us on this panel. Mike Eisbrenner, the Hounds of Business community. We're literally everywhere. So many of us ambassadors who are carrying that name, just because it has meant so much to our lives in the short time that we've been together. In the short time that it's been created, the Hounds has meant so many different transitions in our lives. It's saved us in instances, right? It continues doing that on a daily basis. And yeah, some say it's a cult. Some say it's a cult, but guess
I
what?
like my cult. I'm happy with
Even
my
those
cult.
individuals
I
who
could have chose different cults. I'm glad the cult that I chose is so open and
I'm just
friendly.
saying we are literally in a compound that has a fence all the way around it.
purgatory.
I tried to get out this morning to run and I had to be let out.
We're not that far from Waco.
You gotta get
Yeah.
permission from
I had to
mom.
get permission to leave this morning. So I don't know about a cult.
So
Sorry, it's not Utah.
it's one of those things that I keep saying you have to make your own way in this world, right? But why do it alone? Yeah, I'm getting poetic here. I'm over here trying not to get distracted. Bryan Sagray, y'all, is like doing what is it like?
Sven dancing.
He's doing
Dive
dive bombs with the dog outside. So I'm just like, I want to be out there, but I know we have so much to do. But basically, if you take anything away, just take away the fact that you can find somebody like us. You can find a community like us. But to me, this is just not another professional. To me, this is a family, extended, global, international. And this is just the beginning of something more beautiful that is to come, stories to be written, and just lives to be lived. Everybody's journey is different. Embrace it, go forward, keep walking tall, because that is the idea. Whatever issues you may be going through, reach out. You are not alone in this world. And I say that with a kind heart, just because I've been there. Most of y'all don't know like the intricacies of my story, but it comes from a lot of adversity. It comes from suffering. It comes from pain. But I've found a way to turn that trauma into something positive and to impart that into the world, because that's just what's in my heart. In my heart is love, and I want to give so much love, however I can. And that'll be in education, that'll be through actions, through anything that comes my way. If there's a way that I can share the love that I have in my heart to make this world a better place, darn right I will do it. So before I start crying, somebody
You do it
take
with
the
such
mic.
elegance and grace.
I do.
And you
I don't know.
are beautiful inside and out. And I don't know that you hear that enough. And as a single mom, as someone who has worked to overcome crazy challenging efforts, it has only made you stronger. And I think you shine brighter. And all of us see that in you. And hopefully you can start to see that reflected back, because you are such a beautiful person inside and out. We are all here to help support you and love you, and so excited to celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate.
This
you.
is a celebration.
I mean, how
of
long has
everyone.
Connection Corner been here?
My goodness, we are going on 9 months. 9 months.
9
9 months.
months.
Yes, 9 months, Syya. Oh my gosh, girl, you've put up with me. Thank you. 9 months of this, and this is literally just the beginning of what's to come.
Yes.
With caregiver TV shows, and I mean everyone. I mean, like I said, we are at the precipice of something major that is coming. Transitions in our lives that are so positive. So hop on, go on with us because this is going to be a fantastic ride.
How
So
could you not want to level up with seeing such
absolutely,
positive response?
CJ, Dr. Leland, shout
Hey,
out to
CJ
you.
girl, we miss you.
No, I know we missed it, but I know you guys. We have literally gone overtime, but it's okay. It's a special Saturday. My Aggies are playing in about 45 minutes, so gig 'em Aggies. Hey, whoop! I'm wearing my earrings. I have my ring on.
That's another side cult that we won't bring up.
So they visited my house, and they can attest
to it.
I am not just
there's
a
tribute,
fake
like a
Aggie.
whole wall tribute. It's
The effigies I thought
Yeah.
was a little much.
I thought it was a little much. yeah.
Like LSU, I've never seen Burke quite like
Not
that.
like that. No. It really like the whole football uniform, like smoldering, was a little much.
Smoldering.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do want to say something to Mark Reed there out in Japan. By the way, Hounds is on the radio as well as live stream. So we have a collaboration with ESPN Richmond. We have the Hounds Fantasy Football League. It is next live stream is on Tuesday, and it will air on radio on Friday mornings at 6:30 a.m. Mark Reed, I know you auto drafted. You son of a sea cook took 3 of the players I wanted, and if I don't beat you, I'll be very, 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 very upset. I don't care that 3 of the guys that I picked are already on injured reserve. I'm gonna kick your butt. I don't care. You're going Dune, man, Dune.
I noticed we said a
hook
lot
'em.
about Mike and how nice he was, but the heat's coming this week.
Oh, say that.
Oh,
The heat is coming.
yeah.
Take your glasses off and say it.
Here we go.
Again.
Oh.
Mike,
Glasses off.
the Canadian, they were coming for you. And when we find you, brother, we're going to make the hurt on you.
We have a very specific
Our
skill
football
set.
team is going to get the baskets. Your team's going to get the yellow cards. I'm telling you right now, brother,
The golden goal.
get the tissues out. Because at the end of the day, Soaring
toilet
Profits
tissue.
is going to rain on you.
Oh, rain on me.
Mic
No.
drop, but we won't.
No, we don't. No,
Please don't mic drop.
no,
Not
perfect. A virtual.
Yeah, don't do. They're expensive. Thank
Yes.
you.
This is your new
By the way,
toy.
shout out Mike King. Mike King. Mike King Biz. He's the one that made this possible to us for us to be on ESPN. So thank you very much, Mike King. Mike King.
King Mike.
King Mike.
King Mike. King Mike. My King. Oh, my King. Oh my God, that's H-Town for you. They're like Canadians are like, what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
at all.
you know, it's okay. It's a sound. Guys, oh my gosh. Yes, as mentioned, we are on to big things. Hop on, come join us. If you want to find out, what we're about, just contact one of us. Contact Mike. Just because we are a community, not a pod. This is not a pod. Okay, so this is not a cult. I'm just saying. This is a family, and this is the family environment that we're creating. And this is it goes down to the kindergarten branding, those skills, right? Because we lead with heart, we lead with kindness. If you want that part in your life, just hop on over. Come on over. Lo voy a hacer en español también. Un saludo para mi gente latina. Los quiero muchísimo. Gracias.
Pardon?
Okay.
And
there.
to Mark Reed, hold on one moment.
Again, Mark Reed.
Mark Reed, you've already been told your cigars will be in a carcass of a turkey. And in honor of Mark Reed, we shall sing Kumbaya.
So Mark Reed is saying Syya is on the next episode. You are on the next episode of Send Sandwich. It will.
Oh, is it coming out?
It's gonna come out soon. Yes, it's gonna come out soon. So check it out. Send Sandwich. Mark Reed out of Japan. Syya is on that. So awesome. Anyways, parting words, guys. I know we're running way out of time.
I have one parting word.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I get 2 microphones at the same time. No, that was
the upskirt earlier.
Do not go there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We'll clip
I'm gonna get my
that
own
together in
ass
editing.
cut.
Don't you worry about it.
No, big announcement though, because this is Hispanic Heritage Month, and so we are going to be doing a special stream. Raquel, would you like to explain this?
Absolutely. So all Hispanic Heritage Month is really kicking off next weekend. And so as special tribute to my Latino people, all my shows will be in Spanish. I will be having guests that are going to be talking literally about Hispanic culture, what they do as entrepreneurs in the Latino community worldwide. So just know that this goes hand in hand with all the plans that we have coming for Caregiving Worldwide and the TV show as well, fully in Spanish, dedicated to those caregivers who are the force behind everything that we're doing, for the caregiving world. So, para mi gente de español, todos mis shows para el mes de la hispanidad van a ser en español, así es que si ustedes andan buscando un canal de donde sintonizarse, se pueden sintonizar conmigo. Los quiero muchísimo, muchísimas gracias por el apoyo que me han dado. Now French. I switch back.
Oui.
Oui.
Dans la poubelle.
Los
Et poulet.
Poutine.
C, I think, is silent.
Poulet.
So this is just a little taste of what's to come. We came to LinkedIn to take it by storm, and by God, we're doing that. And this is, like I said, this is just the beginning. So I take 5 minutes to give parting words, advice, golden nugget, a mic drop, but literally don't drop it. So we'll start there, madam, and we'll work our way.
Why do I gotta be first for
Because you're
everything?
amazing.
This is learning skill sets. We're breaking you.
My personality, I need to be planned, organized, thought out. I need some advance notice. Okay, what was the question again? I've already forgotten.
Golden nuggets, parting words, closure.
Parting words. Thank you. Thank you, Mike Ashebrander. Thank you, Syya, Raquel, Tammy, James, Kelly, Traci, Robert,
Randy.
What's his
Randy.
name?
Oh, so close. Benita, Lauren.
James.
I can't remember your name.
You're not my name.
He's our man
I
in
didn't realize
blacks.
we were going around like
And
that.
Bryan
Yeah.
Sagray.
See,
You can tell this was not rehearsed.
y'all are friends.
Absolutely.
Seriously, like I
We're
appreciate you.
frozen.
Oh, there we go.
There we
You're
go.
back. You're back. You're good.
I wouldn't be here without you guys. I wouldn't be on LinkedIn. I wouldn't have stuck it out because I felt alone. I felt isolated. I felt unheard, unseen, and I didn't think it was going to be what I needed it to be. And then I found you guys and I found purpose and I found the ability to connect with people and it felt real. It no longer felt like a task for the job. It felt like building relationships, and I appreciate you all for opening your hearts to me. I'm very quiet and reserved. It takes a while for me to learn. It takes a while for me to be comfortable with people. But you all have opened your hearts and arms, and thank you all for welcoming me into the group.
Oh,
We
thank
broke it, of
you.
course. The hugs as soon as we got here, I think that was enough.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, my thing is frozen over there.
I'm going to speak for Lauren and I. We're both very grateful to be on the show. Thank you so much. We're going to keep it short because it's supposed to be closing words. So thank you, Robert, for getting me here, and Shri.
Perfect.
Already to me. Yeah, no, you know what? My only parting words is if you feel alone, find a group. You know what? I spent many years feeling alone in a group with other people that just weren't my people. And that's a thing. Like, you can be surrounded by people and feel very, very alone. And you know what? Keep on searching because you'll find your group. This is my group here. These guys are all amazing and they're loving and they're kind and they lift me up in a way that I can't even explain. So don't give up. Find your group.
Find your people.
Yeah.
Well, and so for myself, I'm going to give this guy a bit of a shout out here because he all too often goes a little bit unappreciated from us with the Soaring Profits. But James is kind of the glue that holds everything together here. He's the big guy. He puts it all together, and this is his vision. And I've kind of been luckily enough to be tagged along with that. So James, pal, I appreciate everything you do for what we do. I know this morning you're out there running your 20 kilometers while I laid in bed and had a lovely extra couple hours of sleep. But it's true. James is a buddy of mine. We've been friends for a very long time, and now I get to enjoy this with a community beyond what we've built ourselves. So I can't appreciate that anything more than that.
Just put it in the center.
Yes. Yeah. What are we doing?
Okay.
I have no
We don't
clue.
know.
So graceful.
We have a camera
have a
dune.
camera issue.
Dune.
There we go.
There we go.
There we
everybody.
go.
So now, is
Okay.
everybody on there?
Well,
No.
we'll move.
He's
it.
just, he's just gonna
We'll
be,
just
he's
do
gonna
it.
be our
Okay.
cameraman.
Okay.
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 Teamwork makes
I
the dream
have,
work.
yes, I have just two quick things. Number one, no matter what, everything is figure outable. Number two, you get what you give.
Love that.
Not mine. I just want to say two quick things too, and make it short. One is I completely agree. You know, you do need to find your right community, people that you connect with on a very deep level. You know, it's weird when you Zoom with people, you can know, like when you talk, even like sometimes the first time you talk to them, you're like, okay, yeah, this is one of my people. It's just weird like that. And these are definitely my people, and they have helped me. My business is scaling right now dramatically, and I am far more blessed than I deserve. And I am extraordinarily grateful to people in this room, because honestly, my company could not be doing right now what it's doing without people in this room. And I am extraordinarily grateful and very, very, very well aware of that fact. So if you are wanting your business to grow, you need to connect with the Hounds. They're without a doubt going to help you grow.
These are closing words.
Closing words.
Okay. Recently, I've been noticing things about communities where people live the longest, well over 100 years, active into their life. And one of the biggest parts of that is community. So find your community, nurture it, and live through that. So I want to just encourage people to find your community, just like many of us have found.
Oh, so parting words. Okay, parting words. Here's what I'll say. Be the Band-Aid. And here's what I mean by that. We all have wounds in life. We all need healing from certain things. But oftentimes we struggle trying to find that Band-Aid, right? So when I say be the Band-Aid for yourself, be the Band-Aid for somebody else, because that Band-Aid actually provides that healing that you need. So be the Band-Aid for you and for other people.
So beautiful. Right?
And for me, my advice is, if you want to grow and learn, look for people that are willing to share knowledge and experience with you. And if you have knowledge and experience, be willing to share it with others. And you will find not only yourself growing, but your community growing as well.
My goodness, you guys, y'all left me speechless. I mean, this is just so much wisdom in one room. So many wonderful minds, geniuses in one room. Miss Syya, is there a parting word that you'd like to say before we close?
I think I've said enough and done enough this show, so we're good.
Okay, well, that's my cue. Everyone, it's already starting to leave because they're eager to go
Get work done.
some food. Shout out really quick to individuals who came from international. Thank you so much for making the trip. For those individuals who came nationally across, from other states, thank you so much for making the trip. This means a lot. And like I said, this is the beginning of so many wonderful memories and just the community that is going to keep growing globally. Shout out to Chef Bryan. He cooked the meals. Shout out to you, Randy. Thank you so much. And shout out to the other people who are going to cook today and tomorrow. Thank you so much for making this possible. Like, without you guys, this would not, it wouldn't have happened. So shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Audience
I appreciate you.
sticking in with us.
Yes.
For those that can't be here in person, we know that you're out there and appreciate your comments and the messages and the text calls that we're receiving. But we know you're out there and look forward to reconnecting after this and sharing our content.
Absolutely. So now we gotta get fed, and
Get to
then we're
work.
going to get into really, really like a lot of content creation deep later.
No sippy sippies.
So
Speak for yourself.
my parting words.
Multi-talented.
We're really good at tipping.
My parting words for today, you guys, is I'm so happy that they were talking about the glue that holds everything together. Well, for me, one major component in my life for the last year and a half has been the Hounds. The Hounds is the glue that is holding me together. Thank you so much again, Mike Asherbaner, for giving me this opportunity and for believing in me and the potential in bringing all of these wonderful people together. So reach out to us. And another parting word is walk with kindness, walk with love in your heart. Every step, everywhere that you go, just leave an imprint of love. If there's anything else that you do, put a smile on somebody's face. Share a smile. Give a hug. I don't respect bubbles. But above all, don't forget to walk tall. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do not miss next Saturday. All Spanish, okay? All Spanish. I will love your support because it means a lot for Hispanic Heritage Month. So thank you guys. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, all right, Miss Syya. This is so weird telling you to roll the outro. Thanks for joining us, and I hope our chat inspired you to make a new connection. Please like and subscribe, and let's build a great community in our little corner where we get serious business done by injecting fun. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, come back to Raquel's Connection Corner.